This is our third Monday mindset call, and we're fresh out of convention. So, we're actually going to kick off the call tonight with your one biggest takeaway. Was it a certain seminar? Was it a feeling that you left with? Was it something that you learned? And if you didn't get to go to convention, maybe tell us what you're hoping to hear tonight, and we'll all just share really, really quickly. Who wants to get us started?
I will.
Go ahead.
So everything was wonderful. The breakouts were wonderful. I love the whole event and super grateful. And after, a considerable amount of thought, the biggest takeaway was that the gift that's given to us and the opportunity to not waste it. And oftentimes I'll own that I don't take advantage of all the opportunities. Life gets in the way, we get busy, but with a little bit of effort, you really have so much opportunity. And like Brian says, the money's on the table. So why are we leaving the money on the table? And even if it's just $100 or $1,000 or $5,000 a month, the money's on the table, and everybody needs a little bit of money.
That's right. I
Yeah,
love that. That's a great takeaway. Thanks for sharing, Mom.
you're welcome.
Who wants to go next? Biggest takeaway from convention? Go ahead. Don't be shy.
All right. There was so much that, we were in so many seminars and such. And I think my biggest takeaway was from our executive meeting talking about, I have it here. We had Gloria Mayfield Hayes
Thanks.
Banks.
Yeah.
And she was just phenomenal, but really like making people feel comfortable and important in your space.
Yeah.
So as an executive or a leader, really making people feel comfortable and that you love on them while they're in your space.
Yeah. Gloria Mayfield Banks, if you guys have never heard of her, go look her up. She has a book. She is and has been the number one earner in Mary Kay. She's retired now, but she has earned, are you ready for this? Over $16 million. 16 million. And these are all of my notes from Gloria. And I don't take a lot of notes. I filled a whole page with just her talk. It was phenomenal. So yeah, I agree with Debbie. Gloria was phenomenal. Debbie's holding up her book. If you are on your phone and you want to kind of swipe through the pictures, the book is called Quantum Leaps, and I'm absolutely going to lead a book club on it probably next month, which is only 2 weeks
Oh,
away.
look at the pictures in here.
Oh, I know. It's absolutely a
It's beautiful.
beautiful book. Yeah. Okay, I think we have time for one or two more. Biggest takeaway from convention.
I'll go.
Thank you.
I would say the feeling of being on stage and the feeling of seeing other women go on stage and the feeling of seeing all those huge numbers on screen.
Yeah.
I came back home and I feel elevated. I feel empowered. I feel ready to quit my job. I feel ready to take action. I'm sitting here with Melanie right now.
Oh, hi.
Melanie, do you want to share your biggest takeaways?
The feeling. And I enjoyed all the checkouts. They were great. And it was nice to hear, because one time I got to hear Linda by herself when we were in that beginning consultant group. And she gave us so many wonderful tips. It was amazing
Yeah,
to see everybody and meet everybody.
that's awesome. Thank you both for sharing. Yeah, convention it's phenomenal, and it's really hard to put it into words if you haven't been there. I mean, Cindy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you miss convention?
20.
20? It's so powerful. It's so motivating to be around all of these successful women just like you, just like me, just like us. I mean, women from coast to coast, every single age group. I mean, just at our table, we had a 19-year-old and a 79-year-old, and then we had a birthday, so we had a 20-year-old and a 79-year-old. But every age, every demographic, every lifestyle can be successful in LeBrai. And one of my biggest takeaways, I got to go to Jody Keller's breakout session, her seminar, Mindset Matters, which is what we're doing here on Mondays. Jody won or was awarded the Beautiful Way to Live award, which is not measured by sales, shows, or sponsoring. It is measured by nominations. So people are so influenced and so empowered and so inspired by Jody that she won this award. And she's the one that taught me about Train Your Brain. And in one of her sessions, I know I've heard this before, but she said it and it has stuck with me. She said, the problem is not the problem. The problem is that you keep thinking and talking about the problem. So every time we say, oh, they're too busy, or oh, my friends can't afford it, or oh, they're not interested, or oh, I'm too distracted, I'm not busy. The problem is not that you're distracted. The problem is not that your friends don't want to buy. The problem is that you keep talking about it and thinking about it. And so we were all asked to come up with mantras. Okay, I have two biggest takeaways. The first takeaway, and yeah, Cindy, Jody was quoting Dana Wilde. So yeah, that's exactly what Dana Wilde says. The problem is not the problem. The problem is that you keep talking and thinking about the problem. So that was my first big takeaway. The other biggest takeaway was from Gloria Mayfield Banks. And she said, everyone needs a song. You need a theme song. So put this on when you're getting hyped up to go to a networking event. Put it on before you go live. Put it on while you're doing follow-up. Put it on while you're organizing your desk space. Pick out a song that hypes you up. And before COVID, I used to always start our calls with a song, and then I kind of got away from it because it would mute it when I live streamed it. But I got smart and I went ahead and played the song and then hit the record button. So if you got here on time, you got to hear a pump up song. But that's y'all's homework. I'm giving y'all homework at the beginning of this call. Pick a song, and then next week, or maybe in our group chat for Mindset group chat, you tell us what your song is. And if you're not in our Mindset group chat and you want to be, just ask me or Debbie and we'll get you in there. We could probably talk about convention this entire call, but you guys probably want to know about new products, right? Who wants to know about new products? Yeah, yeah. So I'm not going to go into super depth, but I will repeat a few of the things that Linda said on stage, because Linda Kaminsky announced all of these to us. And I really want to encourage y'all to attend the live tomorrow and invite people to the live tomorrow. And however you feel about, because I have some feelings too about like directing my customers away from me to go watch Lori and then bring them back to me. I've had to reframe it because mindset matters. These live events are an excuse to reach out to my customers 3 times. 1, to invite them. 2, to remind them to watch it. And then the 3rd time to follow up and see if they watched it. And it just gives me another reason to connect with my customers. Another thing that I recommend, not only should you attend and invite your favorite people to the live tomorrow night, because it's going to be all about the new product reveal, schedule some kind of after party. LeBrai Live Shopping, Zoom, FaceTime on your phone. Call your best customer. Oh my gosh, did you see what they announced? What are you excited about? What do you have questions about? Or have a live in-person party later on this week. Some really great opportunities to do that. Okay, I don't know what happened with Zoom, but I don't know where my buttons are all different. Here we go. Share that. Okay. You guys see my screen? Okay. So two big things they announced. One, you can join LeBri for free in the month of August, now through August 31st, first, first, you can join, not you, our customers can join LeBri for free. It does ask for a credit card because they need to, or some kind of payment because their technology fee will come out of that next month. The first month is free and it processes 1 cent. It's like it processes 1 cent and then it refunds them the 1 cent, but it's part of putting the credit card through for whatever reason. So raise your hand if you've already sponsored in the last like 48 hours. Cindy has, Lamaya has. Cindy, Melanie, you have too. Awesome. Very good. Cindy, do you want to share what your mantra is?
And so many, I don't even, the past 2 days have been nuts, but something, I'm so relaxed, I'm a sponsoring machine.
Yeah. Yeah. Cindy messaged me and she's like, I've been feeling real. Do you mind if I share this? Okay. She's like, I've been feeling real stressed and trying to balance family time with LeBri time and like just feeling a lot of pressure. And I was like, yeah, take the pressure off, have fun with it. And she said, okay, my new mantra is I'm relaxed. I'm a sponsoring machine. And then she messages me like, I don't even know how much later. What was it? Within the hour, I felt 10 minutes. It was so fast. She was like, well, I sponsored. And then a couple of hours later, she's like, I love this new relaxed, this new relaxed me. I sponsored a second time. So, talk to people, ask them. Lamaya asked me today, she's like, what are you saying? This is what I'm saying. Hey, LeBri is doing something they've never done before. I think I worded it like, LeBri just announced that you can start for free. Does that interest you? Send that to whoever you want. If it interests them, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. But make sure you have a music theme song. God, I cannot talk. And make sure you have a mantra. A mantra is supposed to make you feel good. My mantra is the consultants I work with now are hungry. They're hungry for more. They want more in their life. They want more fun. They want more connections. They want more money. They want more time freedom, whatever it is y'all want to work for. But have a mantra, have some music, and start sharing this. So that's going on. If they join for free, then they can also get the new products with the new product bundle in the consultant only section. So if they're interested in the new products, they might also be interested in joining. It's kind of a win-win. Let me check the chat. Lamaya's mantra is, I am achieving financial freedom from my LeBri business quickly. Ooh, I love that word, quickly. Yes, very good. Debbie had a pretty good one too. What's yours, Debbie?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy. And that's
Oh,
okay if you
boy.
can't memorize it yet, right? Like mantra, you're supposed to, Jody said 25 times a day for 3 days.
Well, I came up with one and I stuck it in my cupboard, and we have family here right now doing pickles, and someone opened the cupboard. It says, who's the sponsoring beast in the house, Pat?
Yes.
So it says, I am a sponsoring beast, and I leave it in there because I keep opening that cupboard.
Perfect.
And then someone saw that when they were over here.
Yeah, put it inside your cupboards, put it on your mirrors. I put it on my cup. I put it right here on my cup on a sticky note. So every time I go to take a drink of water, it's right there on my cup. Put your mantra everywhere, whatever it is that you want out of your business, right? If you want more connections, more sales, even just to have more fun. If you want to take the pressure off and have more fun with your business, like Mom said, we have a phenomenal opportunity to change people's lives, not even, maybe not change people's lives, elevate people's lives, empower women, help them feel beautiful. There's so many benefits to LeBri. Yvonne said you can find an excuse or you can find a way. Yeah, the problem is not the problem. The problem is that you keep thinking and talking about the problem. Okay, let's look at these new products because when people join, they can get these new I kind of want to look at the catalog. Let's look at the new Shop the Catalog. So the new Shop the Catalog is here, right here on the website, and there's two versions. There's the full catalog and there's the Simply Awaken Real Beauty, which is a fold out part of the catalog. There is a real emphasis on beauty with these new products. It's a phenomenal time to book make and takes, color matching sessions. Come and get color matched. Come and find out if you're a cool or a warm, toned. Come and do a makeup party, and you can divide them up too. They can be live shopping or they can be in person, but you can do a party just for eyeshadows. You can do a party just for lips and blush. You can do a party just for foundation and contour. Like you could do a whole party just for foundation and contour. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's look at these new products. First new product. I wonder if I can zoom in. Nope, that didn't work. All right, the first new product, we've already
Melissa,
had, what?
You can zoom in, take 2 fingers and go like this and open up your screen
Oh,
on
thank you.
your touchpad. You're welcome.
Here we go. Thank you. The first one that they list is the Renew Facial Exfoliator, which we already have, but now it's in the catalog. So a lot of our customers don't even know about it yet unless they've ordered it or unless we've told them. Now it's in the catalog. I saw another consultant call our catalog your beauty guide for 2024. There are stories in here, there's testimonies in here. This is a beauty guide. There's so much science and anyway. The new product that we were given at convention is the Renew Body Exfoliator. So they discontinued our exfoliating face and body scrub and they divided it into two because the skin on your face is very different than the skin on your body. The collagen and elasticity is different, the texture is different. So Melanie said, how do we know cool or warm? I'll teach you. It's really easy. You can do it with a white piece of paper. We'll do that later though. The Renew Body Exfoliator smells like citrus medley. Has anybody used it yet? That was at convention?
I
Yeah.
love it. Love
It's
it.
very, very tiny, almost like grains of sand texture. Not super thick like the old one, and it doesn't like melt away like the sugar sea salt one that we have. Is this sugar or sea salt?
This is jojoba seeds and it
This
doesn't
one.
fall off your hand like the other ones do.
Right. It's a really, really nice texture. I used it on Ellie's hand on live this morning and she was like, "Ooh, I cannot wait to use this in the shower." And she did. She used it in the shower and she loved it. Any questions about the new exfoliator? Okay. Look how cool our catalog is though.
I
Oh,
didn't talk quick enough. What's the difference between the body one and the face one? So if they have the same little jojoba esters in them, right?
they do. The body one definitely has more orange, tangerine, grapefruit. The facial exfoliator is a lighter, airier scent to it. It doesn't have that citrus medley scent, and it works as a cleanser also. I wouldn't use it in place of a cleanser, but it is cleansing. So this here it says cleansing, soothing, brightening. I'll have to look up and see what the ingredient in here, it might not list it
I
here.
remember you mentioning on your live today lots of oils. It's probably less oils than the
And
facial
it's,
one. Now that I
yeah,
think about
probably
it.
less oils too. Yep. Good question. I think it's also just formulated to be better for our face versus our body. Yeah. Good question. Any other questions about the new body exfoliator? Okay. If you think of one, you can pop it in the chat. All right. This next section, there's 3 new products on these pages. Am I zoomed in? Oh, right into our armpit. So this one is our Flawless Body Coverage. It's body makeup. And the way that Linda introduced this, I thought was so cool because she was like, think about when you're watching people on TV or at live events, walking the red carpet, and we had just had banquet the night before, and I was like, dang it, I wish I had this for banquet. I almost didn't wear the dress that I wore because of bruises and like bug bite scars on my legs. I was like, my legs look uneven and blotchy, and I didn't even want to wear my dress. I wish I had had this. So it's a little bit thicker than a face foundation. It's sweat and water resistant, and it comes in two colors, light, which matched me, and medium, which matched Lamaya. We put it on together right at convention. So the light color and the medium color can be mixed together for a color in between, or you can do it buildable, and it has a light shimmer to it. So it camouflages scars, spider veins, sunspots, red spots, uneven pigmentation. It even helps smooth out texture a little bit, works great with tan lines. I'm sure there's other things I'm not even thinking about, but any questions or comments about the new Flawless body coverage? Okay. The other thing that it comes with is the Flawless Body Coverage Brush. I'm just going to call it the body brush. It's so soft, you guys. I want to use it. I kind of want to try it on my face too, it's got such an even coverage. So great options if you need a quick color correct or a quick, if you haven't been in the sun in a while and you want to wear shorts or a skirt, it's a great option to kind of bronze you up too.
Hey, Melissa, she kind of put an emphasis on that it is water resistant.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be similar to another product we had where you could go in the water and come out, but it's eventually just washes off. But
Yeah, well, and it's
Sweat-
sweat
sweat
resistant
resistant.
too. So if you're in a dance competition or you're on stage for any reason, it'll be sweat resistant too.
night on the town, yeah.
Yeah. And she said, Linda said, once you put it on, try to wait about 10 minutes before you put clothes on top of it so it doesn't transfer as much. And she said if it does get on your clothes, it washes out beautifully. So no worries there. It doesn't stain anything. Moving on to the primer, but if you have questions, you can pop them in the chat. The primer it looks like the size of a Clear Away. It's 1 ounce, and it has niaminoside, which is vitamin B3. It has sodium hyaluronate, which is a derivative of hyaluronic acid. It's hydrating. It has aloe vera, and then it has vitamin E. So it's a hydrating primer. It feels quite thicker than any of our creams that I've experienced so far, but it it doesn't absorb. It spreads out very evenly and very quickly. And I put like maybe like a half of a pea. It wasn't even a full pea size amount, and it covered my whole face and neck. So a little bit goes a really long way. Like I got a little bit and I just wanted to do it on my eyelids, and then I was like, "Oh, I still have more." And I kept I kept spreading it out to the rest of my face. And you can put this on and then use powder, concealer, liquid foundation. You could even do the pore minimizing powder. So it's gonna help smooth and hydrate and make your makeup even longer lasting than it already is.
And did you know that it reduces fine lines and wrinkles?
Yeah, because it smooths it out and hydrates.
Here's the size of it compared to my hand. It's pretty good size.
Yeah, it's 1 ounce. Yep. And it is silicone free, which is not the norm for most primers. Most primers create this like thick barrier almost on top of your skin. But this is a breathable silicone free barrier to hydrate, smooth, and help your makeup look even more flawless than it already does.
I liked what Linda said about silicone. She didn't think silicone was in essence a bad thing, but that in time, over extended use, just like using any lubricants, it'll effectively start to cause aging and start to cause problems.
Yes, and she explained that it will settle into your pores, causing them to enlarge. So
Right.
if you use a lot of oils or silicones or waxes, It will
Really?
enlarge your pores over time, even though they might not look clogged or cause breakouts or cause oiliness. Over time, it will enlarge it'll settle in and cause enlarged pores. So I'm super excited about everything that's been announced, but we've never, these are like never before have we had these kinds of products before. So super innovative, especially for Labri.
Melissa, I think for that skin makeup, it's really going to be great for people who do have a lot of bruising on their arm. Maybe not to mention us with bug bites and scars, or tan lines, but when you have age spots or bruising, it'll help with confidence on their arms and
Totally.
legs. Yeah.
Totally. Moving on, but if you think of questions, pop them in the chat. We have new acne recommendations and pages in our catalog. So now we have two different sets. We have where's the title? Oh no, it was on there. So this is our oil control blemish collection, which has oil-free cleanser, deep pore freshener, and then the aloe jelly clear away clay mask. On the next page is our acne collection, and the difference is just this toner. So we have our blemished prone, which is every now and then, here and there, blemishes versus acne, chronic over a large area of the face. Okay. Any questions about these two? These are new, how it's being presented in the catalog and what they'll purchase online. So people can either get extra dry, gentle, combination, deep pore, blemish, or acne. But the blemish and acne are not, from what I understand, they're not part of the basic sets. Does that make sense?
So I was worried they were going to replace the oil control cleanser, and I
I
was like,
was
no,
too.
please don't do that.
I know.
So,
I
so
was
they
sweating.
didn't do that.
No, they did not. So
Okay,
we're
good.
good there. It looks like I'll have to look into this more, but since these are collections and they're not sets, I don't think you can add serums to them. For like the 25, I don't think they come with the bag, but I could be wrong. I haven't like sat down and read all of this. I mean, right here it says add to your routine. See page 25. Are you going to bed, honey? Okay, I love you.
Night.
Did you use the body scrub?
Yeah.
Good. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the other thing that was new is the prices have gone up just a little bit, $1 here, $2 there. Just be aware of that when you're talking to people about prices. And then I'm going forward to, oh, I love that page, beauty. All right, so here's the other couple of beauty products that came out. Something that they announced that I'm really excited about, we'll just have to remember to tell our customers, is that free foldable mirror with any $50 makeup purchase while supplies last. So not any skincare, but $50 worth of makeup, and it'll be added to the cart. The foldable mirror is huge too. It's not like a tiny fitted in your bag. It's a full size foldable mirror. Can see your whole face. And there's the makeup. Oh, look at those cute shoes. I didn't even see those earlier. And here we go. This is what I was looking for. So these are the last 3 of the 8 new, well, there's one more here too. 3 of the last 4 of the new products. So, Kelly Nordfelt, she was a speaker at convention and a brand new executive on Haley Cobb's team. She joined in January and she was a speaker and executive at convention. Just super inspiring lady. And she mentioned to Labri, she came from another makeup company, and they said, "Oh, will you create an eyeshadow look for us?" And she said, "I can't. You guys don't have this brush." And they're like, "Oh, well, help us design a brush." And they listened to her and they did. So now we have a dual-ended eyeshadow brush, And what you do is you use the precision side. We've had precision eyeshadow brushes before, but never also attached to the blending brush. So you use the precision side to go under here like eyeliner. You can use it on the bottom as eyeliner and then up on your orbital bone. And then use the blending to blend and buff it out so it doesn't look like such a sharp line. And you can create some really cool looks with it. And then 2 new eyeshadow palettes. We've discontinued Purple Obsession, Sunset, and what was the other one? Nature's Glow. Sunset Glow, Nature's Glow, Purple. Those are discontinued. Now we have 2 with 12 colors. Like if you get these 2 palettes, you'll have every neutral color you'll ever need. This one is warm. It's called, I forgot the name. Is it on here? Earthy Nudes. And then this one is for cool toned. This is Petal Nudes, but you can mix and match too. Just because you're cool doesn't mean you can't use a warm and vice versa.
Get them both.
Get them both. They're beautiful. I did, Kimberly said that looks a lot like Saint brushes. Yes, that's where Kelly came from, was Saint. Yeah, she was with Saint. No serum at checkout on collection. That is true. Mary said, I love primer. Looking forward to trying it with healthier skin, great makeup, setting, powder, and primer. I'll look like a model. Yes.
And if you want those old colored ones, they've faded out. They're $10 right now, and Why Supply lasts. The green, the blue.
The old eyes. Yeah, definitely check out the While Supplies Last. Because there's nothing wrong with them. They just didn't sell enough. So Brian told us, we were in home office with Brian, and Mom was like, Brian, we want a lip liner. And he's like, we have lip liner? He's like, I don't know anything about that. He said, but I will tell you, if we ever discontinue a product, it's because it didn't sell enough.
Less than 2%, he said, of sales.
Yeah, if it's less than 2% of sales, they discontinue it. So if there's something that you love, we just have to be better at selling it.
Or
So-
they improve it, but
Or they improve it, right, which is what they did with the scrub.
yeah.
Jeanette asked, does the new body exfoliated replace the other body scrub? Yes. And they actually took that one product and replaced it with 2, one for the face, one for the body, versus before it was a face and body scrub.
It's so much better.
Lamaya said, when you're done, can you show how to find the virtual catalog? Yeah, so it's on your website and you click on catalog. It's right, it's just right at when you go to Libri.com, it's right here at the top. It says shop the catalog. Or if you're on your phone, it's in the hamburger drop-down menu, the little 3 lines. Did I miss anything else? No, not yet.
If you send that link from your homepage to somebody, it brings them to your page. So if you send the URL, once you get into the catalog, takes them to your page.
Kimberly said she recognized Kelly. I'll have to tell her that. I got to spend a lot of time with Kelly. It was cool. Go ahead, Lamaya.
What's the bottom eyeshadow palette called again?
Petal Nudes. So this one's Earthy Nudes, and this one's Petal Nudes, like a flower petal. Tina said, I used the facial scrub and I love, love, love it. Same here. Melanie said, used primer today, loved it. I was in a group that said to use lipstick and lip brush so you can, oh, for lip lines. Yeah, primer works well all over. I love it for eyeshadow too. I have very like see-through eyelids. You can see like the blue veins in my eyelids, and I used to use primer religiously, and when I switched to Libri, I missed using primer. So I'm super stoked that we have primer again. Okay, I think I got all the questions here. Oh, Cindy. Cindy said, can you now do virtual eyeshadow try on? Yes, yes we can. So what you do is you go to shop and you go to makeup and oh wait, is it there yet? Maybe it's not live yet. Maybe it's not live yet. It should be right up here at the top with our blushes and lip gloss, but they did tell us that we could try on eyeshadows soon. Let me try the other category. Let me just try if I click on the eyeshadow. It's there. Did you see it? It said try on. Let's do it. Let's try it on. I wonder how this is gonna work. I wonder if you can like blend multiple colors. I have so many questions. Or maybe it'll show you like a look with all, oh, okay. So look, earthy nude palette. This one, oh, it's showing like lots of colors, like different color combinations. I'm trying to see it and close my eyes.
I love the combination option.
Yeah, it tells you what colors to use.
Like if you're not that talented and you can only manage 2 colors versus doing all
Oh,
4.
oh, look, you can do them individually too. And I have really bad lighting in here. I recommend doing this like in front of natural light, like in front of the window. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cool. I don't know any other company that does this.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that. That would make me want to buy it. Okay, I'm a cool toned person though. You guys want to see the cool colors real quick?
Am I cool or warm?
You're warm.
That's what I thought you said. Wait till you get to the eyebrows.
Yeah, the easiest way to see if you're cool or warm is to put a white piece of paper like under your chin and see if the whites of your eyes look brighter or more dull. And then you can try it with other colors. So you can try it with beige, you could try it with black, you could try it with, and see if the whites of your eyes look brighter, then that color complements you. Okay, here's Petal Dudes. They almost looks gray with how dark it is in my room right now. I love this color. How cool. I would want to do a LeBri live shopping online with people just so I could do this with them. Or you can get together in person and do this too. Bring your phone or iPad or laptop to a coffee shop and you can do this. You can do this right there sitting together. Where'd the chat box go? Lamai said, do you know if the join for free incentive applies to consultants that were a consultant once before and they want to rejoin? Yes, it just has to be 6 months or more. So if it's more than 6 months, they can rejoin. If for some reason it gives you an error, sometimes you have to call home office and they have to like manually release it. But if it's been less than 6 months, then they cannot rejoin with that promo. Okay, back to our new products. The last new product, I kind of saved this for last because it's not a new product in my opinion, it's a new color. So the eyebrow pencil you can now get in dark brown. We have blonde, we have brown, and now we have dark brown.
It was a perfect match. I took a close up today and you can't even tell.
The dark brown?
Yes, I'll
Good.
post it later, but it just really was a perfect match
Good. That's awesome.
for people with darker brows because the other one was too auburn.
It was too, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's everything that's new. I know it was a lot of beauty products, and I know some people might be like, oh, but I don't even wear makeup. But your customers do. But your neighbor does. But your teachers do. But your kids' friends, parents do. Even if you don't wear a lot of makeup, a lot of people love and want makeup. I'm especially loving the new body makeup because we all have imperfections that we want to cover up from time to time, even if it's temporary for a photo shoot or a dinner party or maybe you get invited. I don't know about y'all, but if I get invited somewhere that I have to wear shorts, I usually don't go, or I wear leggings because I don't like to show my legs. Now with this new body coverage, oh my gosh, watch out. Be wearing shorts everywhere. I wanted to show y'all the new makeup tutorial pages, but I didn't see them. Did you guys? I think maybe they might be in that other section. Shop the catalog, Awaken Beauty. So we now have some makeup tutorial printouts. Here they are. So we have a naturally glamorous step by step, tells you exactly which products to use and which brushes to use to get a naturally glamorous look. We also have this over here. It tells you exactly what colors to use. It's a how-to guide. And I love that it's showing like multiple different skin tones too. And then we have Fast and Fabulous makeup guide. Real techniques for maturing skin, so makeup for mature skin. Tips and tricks for hooded eyes. I'm really excited about that one. And then it shows our virtual try on. You can do whole parties on one makeup look. You can do a party just for maturing skin makeup look. You can do a whole party just for Fast and Fabulous, a whole party for naturally glamorous. You see what I'm saying? This is a beautiful, beautiful teaching tool that we were gifted with the new products. Okay, I know that was a lot in a very short amount of time. Where do you find While Supplies Last? They are in the oh, I zoomed in too many times. How do I zoom back out?
With your two fingers, just
Oh,
just
just
on
gonna
the touchpad. Mhm.
Nope, closed it. So if you go to shop and then down here at the bottom it says While Supplies Last. If you're on your phone, it'll be in the drop down menu. Mary said, I love that they did the darker color. The others did not match me. Yes, I'm so excited they did. More colors is great. So we have a lot of information to work with. So what are the first steps? The first steps are to invite your people to tomorrow's live. And even if they can't make it, you still connected with them. You still reached out to them. If they can't make it, ask if they want to watch the replay. If they don't want to watch the replay, ask them if they want to come to your after party, if you're doing one, whether it's live or in person. And if they still can't make it, then make an effort to get on the same page as them at a day and time that works for them. So if they're busy right now because school's starting, be like, I'd love to invite you to my brunch in a couple of weeks, or I'd love to get coffee with you and just connect. The more face-to-face time that we can have, the better. And when I say face-to-face time, I don't just mean like putting on a whole party. I just mean like getting in front of people. Post on your Facebook, go live, call people. Even calling people, then you're talking to them and you're connecting with them. Go out and about, do stuff in person if you can. And if you can't be in person, do stuff online. Get face to face online or in person. We have been given so many tools that now you have to decide which ones you want to work with. So we've got this huge buffet. If you eat everything at the buffet, what's going to happen?
Gonna throw up.
You're going to throw up. Don't try to eat everything at the buffet. What do you like? What do you want to work with? What technique do you want to use? Do you want to reach out to people and see if they want to join? Is that what you're comfortable with and how you want to grow your business? Do you want to reach out to people that love makeup and see if they want to get together for a color match? Or do you just want to stick with what you know and keep talking to people about skincare? You decide what you want to do, you set your goals, and we'll support you. You tell us where you want to go and we'll go with you. The other thing that was announced at leadership that I don't think I've talked about this yet. This is so cool. We're being invited to Linda and Brian's house at leadership.
That's unheard of.
Unheard of. So
Amazing.
Linda and Brian bought a second house in Carefree, Arizona, which is very close to Tempe, Arizona, which is where leadership is. So there's a couple of things you have to do. One, you have to be a senior consultant or above to go to leadership. 2, you have to go to leadership. And then 3, you have to sponsor new consultants that together have $9,000 in volume together. And that may feel like a very big, scary number to a lot of people, but it's really not. Over a 5-month period, Lamaya asked, what's the deadline to promoting? It's usually January 1st. So convention is January 23rd, 4th. It's that last, I'm going to tell you right now. It's January 23rd for executives, and then 24th and 25th for senior consultants through managers. To become a senior consultant, you need 2 personally sponsored. They can join for free or they can buy a kit, doesn't matter. And then all of you together, so you and your 2 people, you need $1,500 in group volume in a month. And you can track it on your business center in team management. The number that you want to look at is GV, which is short for group volume. So you want to watch your group volume, and then you want to watch the little column that says QL/PS, so qualified lines out of personally sponsored. So they have to be qualified. Qualified is $150 in sales. So 2 personally sponsored, qualified, and then 1,500 group volume. Then you promote, you get $100 credit, you get 2,000 trip points when you promote, and you'll be invited to leadership. Oh, and if you have over $13,000 in volume out of your new consultants, you get picked up in a limo to go to Brian and Linda's house. So that's pretty cool too. Any questions about leadership? Mom said register now for free and pay later. Is it up on the website, or was that something special that we got? Let me go look.
Well, that I don't know. I just glad that I did it and checked it off my list.
Yeah, I don't see it on the website yet. So if anybody does want to register, I will totally give you my Here, I'll hold it up right now.
Thought I saw something that said if you went to convention, you have that option.
Oh,
But I could be wrong. That's
Well,
think
I
that's-
had Connie registered, but she was registered for convention, but she wasn't able to make it. And I sent her my QR code. She was able to register for free. And then the first payment comes out in September. But it's way cheaper than what it was for convention. It was like $47 a month
Yeah.
for a payment plan if you want to do that.
So the reason convention price went up is because food prices at the hotel went up, and we're staying somewhere else for that one. I'll give you my QR code if you want, Cindy. Go ahead, Lamaya.
Oh, she disappeared.
Oh, sorry, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Melanie asked if she doesn't promote by January 1st, does she get her money back?
Yes.
Like for registering?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So
There's a cutoff date for getting a refund from registering. It might be sooner than January 1st, but I bet we can, between Lamaya and me, we can help you get there. Yeah. Good question. Anybody else questions about the new products, the new promos?
And we are totally here for all that too. So if it seems a little scary about registering, do it for free now, and then we will definitely help you with that,
Yeah.
setting goals.
And it's all synergistic. So the more you share LeBri, the more your business is going to grow, the more trip points you're going to earn. We can do it all simultaneously. So we can reach for trip points, reach for leadership, reach for making more money or whatever it is that you want more of in your life. And thank you for staying on a little bit longer. I know we wanted these calls to be about 45 minutes, but we just had so much to share with you guys. Who remembers the homework? I gave it to you at the beginning. What's the homework?
Pick a song.
Pick a
Find
song.
your song.
Yep,
It's mine.
good. Pick a
Theme
song.
song.
Yep, theme song. Pick a song that makes you feel good. And if you want extra credit, Kimberly put it in the chat, pick a mantra and practice it. So 25 times a day for at least 3 days before you change it. So if you say it the first day and you're like, "Ah, I didn't sponsor anybody, it's not working." You need to stick with it if that's, if it doesn't make you feel good though, it's got to make you feel good, and you have to feel like you believe it. So those are if you need help coming up with a mantra, just message us and we'll help you for sure. Okay, you guys, any other questions before we hop off for tonight?
Thanks.
Feel good?
Mhm.
All right.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.
Good night.